Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So tonight I am going to go ahead and channel energies around the feminine energy because I think your path is going to cross. But at the end of the day, you have to focus on yourself first. Hi Aurélien, comment ça va? Nice to hear, to see you. Yeah, so a little too focused about the masculine. Let the cards, or the messages come to you. And if the masculine is included, so be it. And I don't know why I'm tongue tied, like, what is wrong with me? But let's start this reading. So, welcome everyone. And please give me some time to get accustomed to my new setting. It's so different for me because I love to stay on the floor. My feet are on the floor, but it's a completely different posture for me and I have to get used to it. Do you see that, people? The home card as I'm trying to speak to you. You have to find union within yourself, and I'll tell you something else too. The feminine is slowly coming towards that energy. It's because now I believe by now you watched enough readings, to be like, okay, I'm looking for the truth around here. You have had somewhat of explanations as far as this twin flame thing. You have learned to detach, from your situation. So, slowly things are happening for you. And I believe that one thing that's happening to the feminine energy is that now she's in union with herself. Hello. That's right, Akua. You better say that once again. She says, currently focusing on myself now because I'm over it. It's more about focusing on yourself. This here is that Pisces energy that we just left behind. It was supposed to do something for us, and it's funny, people. There are not many, but I have connected, or now I can identify the true readers, the true psychics, in this community. And it is the truth that Pisces energy did what it was supposed to do. And I'll tell you something, Cancers, if you happen to be your Cancer yourself, are definitely coming through. I can't make sense of this energy yet, but I'm feeling Pisces energy, like, now is time for action, for movement, is what I'm seeing here. Somebody definitely being in tune with their darker side or the darker part of their lives, I can see it happening here too. Melissa, you say you're a junkie when it comes to twin flame readings. I mean, by now you should be like totally fed up with it unless it's like really, really resonating with you. Do you know what I do? I don't even watch like readings. I just read the title and I just go for certain people that I really, really like. I'll tell you their names. Auntie Pat, for the ones who know, a shout out to Queen of Wands, Divinely Aligned. I like, there's not many of them, people, but I can say the High Priestess, Daisy. Oh, Daisy is real like that, people. She is the truth, people. Daisy is real. And I'm thinking of Daniel Boom, because he shocked me lately with that energy of like these three kings. That's what I've had in my personal reading. So when I read for myself, and when I saw that on his channel, I'm like, yeah, this guy, he knows the masculine energy is being activated. I'm seeing the same thing happening with the feminine energy. And somehow coming to terms, with like your darker self, quite frankly, or like that darker side of your life. Auntie Pat is the truth. It's true. I will try. I'm seeing it here, like some of you guys, definitely changing your life around into this very concept here. Like, you know what, I'm going to try to do this for myself. I'll try, just keep pushing. I can see that energy here. I still want you. I need another card to know who this energy is assigned to. It may be you or your partner, people, that idea of one still wanting the other, and that there is the two together, somebody being jealous and same time wanting the other. Maybe you, maybe your person. All I'm saying to you, that masculine energy has entered your reading, or feminine, but the other side is here. Some of you thinking you're over this thing here, and it's funny, you'd be surprised. This here may be your counterpart, definitely, because you're over it. You've come to union with yourself, or you're on the way. You're like willing to try for yourself. You're dealing with your demons, and skeletons, and the other one is like, I'm jealous. I still want you. Let's watch for this, like, Page of Swords energy. I'm one of your ones, you say, in terapia de amor. I am glad to hear that. And how do you know for sure if it's your twin flame? To me, it's a feeling above all. And then you just have to settle for the one relationship, that one connection that you can never cut, is what's going on. A lot of DFs are over it. Okay, you know it for yourself too. But what I figured out too, as I'm doing, a lot of private readings, is like a lot of us are still in denial, people, about their situation, and they expect a change, like, literally lying to themselves into this, like, YouTube, situation, and like, yeah, I'm doing it because I'm like literally following the right readings, the ones that I like, listening to. I'm saying, no, it doesn't work like that. Some of us push the game like really far, and we're still not in union. So you really have to take it there. The so-called union, or like spiritual stability or equilibrium, it comes at a price. What if you're dealing with the soulmate? They'll be here for a season or a reason, is what's happening. And I hear a lot of people say, well, I'll settle for a soulmate. If you spend your whole lifetime with somebody, is not no soulmate, people, is your match, for this life. you know it's like this whole twin flame thing is like, it's messing up with people. I'll tell you that much. Some think they are not. Some are, they're like hypnotized like deers, to the light, like by these readers and readings. Like, really? I don't know. And the worst part, people, some people convince themselves that they have done the work. I'm saying to you, you're still at square one. And it's out of love that I would say that to you, because anything else would be lying to you. Like, you never reach your destination. You really have to speed it up for some. And I hope you heard me. Let me go back to this reading. Some of you, rightfully so, are over this situation with your person. Is where you're supposed to be finding yourselves by now. And I'm saying to you, I can feel the energy of some of these DMs, spying on you. That idea for you that it's too late. Some of you are definitely feeling like that. I'm over it, it's too late. That's how the feminine is feeling. I gotta take them back. This one is some spirit that I know, like, trying to pull me back towards them. Don't be over me. Don't say it's too late between you and me, so you may share this energy here. Trying to plead with you because you're too strong, in 3D. They're trying to plead in 5D. You're looking forward, divine feminine. Not letting your masculine burden you anymore is what's really going on. I'm liking this here. They'll come back quicker than we know, people. People, like, what can I say? My lords, my lord, please stop doing this to me. This here, if it weren't for you people, hey, I don't even use these cards. I don't even use this deck. Like, really, it keeps coming back like spirit is trying to warn me about something that I'm not ready to hear. People, your girl is a hippie like that. I don't have time for certain concepts in my life. I'm actually scared of them, and you can see it. Pay attention. It couldn't reach me with this message if it weren't for you guys. So it's doing it while I'm speaking to you guys. It's too much, but spirit is saying to me, get ready, because this thing is coming to shake my world. Because if it were up to me, I could be the richest person and look like, I'm people, your girl is like pretty like that. So don't even worry. I'm more speaking of myself. I like simple things. This person here, he's the straight opposite. Pompous coming my way. I can feel it, it's all this what this card here is. Love soft West, yes, I do personal readings. That's what I like most, so I can really tap into your energy and offer you some true guidance, but the feminine is looking forward. And this here is my forward, and I gladly share it with you guys. You want money? Take it, my people. Please take it. Twin flame. You keep asking me these questions, people. How will I know this and that? There's a song from Stevie Wonder. It's called You Will Know. The true deal is you will know. Trying to escape this thing. You're trying to function without your counterpart, and he's here to tell you that he's not going anywhere, people. And I hope that you have heard me into this I love you card, I need the card underneath. Soon. What's going to happen soon, spirits? Now. Some of you, this thing that I'm feeling is eminent, and I hope you heard me. That idea of true love, These unions are going to start happening too, because some of you have found union within themselves. And the ones who would have, there's only one way to see or to know of that, Don't believe me. Don't believe anybody else. Believe yourself. When you can see this guy back in your life, then you would have known that you are in union with yourself. Anybody else, don't lie to yourself. There's always a way and something you can do, like pushing forward. And if you're on a true twin flame journey, you're here to push forward. So don't try to fool yourself, Oh no, Melissa, he's not going anywhere. Because this reading started about you, and all of a sudden it's speaking of love, And for some of you, very soon. This year, soon now, that there it can be tomorrow. And I've been getting that feeling, of these unions happening into this card here, true love and somebody who loves you, who says, they need you by their side. This true love, meaning is like you and him experiencing the same life, The past. What about the past? I should have treated you better. You following? Pleasure. He chose pleasure over true love is what's going on. Can we talk for a minute? These conversations, that I keep talking about, into this energy yet again of him having regrets. The better you feel, the more he's going to be there, like by himself in his little lonely world, wondering where you are. Believe me. Believe me. It's worth it. The change of mind, like, you know what, it is worth it with you. And not just that, being jealous and still wanting you. And I'm saying to you, for some of them, spying on you. The sun. You're going to be blessed, divine feminines, and I'm here to tell you it's because you managed to move on. And some of you guys, you're going to get money too. And I hope that you have heard me. Some of you managed to move on from your person, which is why they're coming back. You know, I need to clarify this moon energy, but I can feel Pisces, you know. Hi, Ami. Oh, it's so nice to see you here. Angadev. It's so nice. You know, you said he reached out this weekend, but not union yet. I'm happy that you're thinking like that. Really nice to see you, my sister. Really nice. You know, I hope everybody in your family is okay. Lisa is saying money, 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 money. She's like, yeah, girl, if that's what the Lord has for me, I'm sharing it with you, Melissa, with you guys. You have no idea. Let's all get love, you know. Which is why Spirit is saying to me, like, you know, you want this. Instead, I'm going to bring you a soulmate because you know that's what you care about. You manage to create space, you know, between you and your soulmate, and for some of you, knowingly so, you know, doing so purposely, just like Ami is describing, you know, like, yeah, he reached out, but we're not in union. You learn to create space from you and your soulmate, which is why you shall be blessed, you know, exactly into this divine animal card. And you see how the energy sort of matches. You're in your strength now, divine feminine. And I hope that you have heard me. You've grounded yourself. You're doing this thing for yourself now. Like that soul journey is no longer a fantasy. Now it's part of your daily. You understand that 3D, you know, experience is like the embodiment of the 5D's experience, you know. So you're like, you know, the spiritual fight is to be fought on earth, not up there, you know, amongst the living people, if you know what I mean. Some of you, the spiritual fight is part of your daily now, and I hope that you have heard me. Into this card here, transformation. I always say, you know, if you pay attention a year ago, people, sometimes it's good to film yourself, to capture a moment. Maybe you ought to try that out. Is to today speak your mind to yourself today and record it and come back to it a year from now. Especially if you're driven by the right energies, you're going to see the change, people. And some of you have changed lately, and you're being acknowledged here, you know, into this card here, expansion. You've expanded your minds, your horizons, your dreams, your expectations, everything for some. And if you have not, keep doing it. Do it, actually, keep pushing. You don't have to settle for less, you know. Believe me, people, I hide my gift from people. I said that, you know, to a so-called client of mine, you know, because I really like that person. She's a good person. And I was telling her, like, you know, what am I supposed to tell people? Of course, I hide it. Should I be saying to them, like, yeah, girl, you know, I know how to read the future, the energies, you know, I can read your life like it's nobody's business. I cannot walk around to say that to people. Lets me know some other people can do very things too, but they would hide it from you. People, in this life here, anything is possible. And I hope that you have heard me. What are these cards doing here? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that card expansion? I want to take it out. And this is a trick from spirit, to get me to replace the card the right way. But some of you are going to expand your minds to the stuff that is like possible, people. A lot is possible that you have never heard of. I can guarantee you that, for the ones who know me and my readings or who have booked a personal reading with me. Expand your mind. I'm saying to you, it's doable and you can do it in your life too, no matter what you choose. It's how you have to see it. And some of you, you're seeing life like that now. Spirit is saying it's the truth, the stuff that I'm saying to you. Anything's possible. I know some of these MFers, levitate all alone at home. I know. You see, let me tell you something. Me, I loved like true magic, not dark magic. I always say, Lord, please send me a magician that so we can have fun. Like, he'd show me stuff out of this world. I'll show him things out of this world. Some of guys that call themselves like magician, making you believe that there's a so-called trick behind it. Hey, if you pay attention, you're going to see they can really do those things, but they decide to make a show out of it, literally be sloppy about it so that you would think it's a magic trick. When I'm saying to you, those guys, like, they're wizards, people. Is all. Oh, thank you very much, Akua. Some of you have found to your voices, whether your inner voice, how you speak, to yourself, your inner like dialogue, or how you speak to people, or like speaking your truth, speaking about this journey. I can see that happening. And if it has not, into this card expansion, you're going to see that your voice is going to count for something sometime soon. Oh, Razia, you know about Daisy and Daniel? They're great. I'm missing one of them, but they are the ones I watch, And I like Virgo, the Oracle, too. Otherwise, I can't. The F. Stop hijacking our readings. Get ready to be in the energy of being able to manifest, I can see it in my life, people. I don't know how, what you call it, like how censored, these channels are or something. But people, I was like trying to manifest very, what you call it, delightful plants that I really, really like, And because I'm new in my city, I could not manifest this plants back into my life. People, it took me some time, but I am definitely there. Like that. Those little things, they matter to me. I'm like, yeah, I manifested this thing there. I liked it, Get ready to manifest, people. That idea of alignment is very real too. And I'll say something because this here is for the feminine. I'm taking my time. Some of us neglect our sacral chakra too, whether we give too much into it or too little into it, and like those higher energies for most of us, like they're really like, you're there, but you need to align, the rest too. And it's a lot of things. Alignment, just think of the chakras, and see each of them for what it really is. And I believe if you're alive, your base chakra is activated because you need something. You need like a flat line, literally like a base line, Everything else is like, is giving to you or not, or it's obtainable or accessible to you or not, but mostly it is. That there meant. And true alignment, which is obviously the key to manifestation, is to allow energy of the universe to flow through you, like, like you're the universe yourself. DMs will always tell you that they're here when you try to forget them, is what I figured out. That's when guys really pay attention to you, people. They they can feel that you're trying to cut that energy out of your life, literally. Insight. Some of you, you're getting more clues about this thing, about this like journey, or like how it's supposed to be done. I'm saying to you, this community is a blessing and a curse at the same time. A blessing if you resonate with the right people, a curse if you're just like, aimless about this thing. Yeah. But some of you, you're getting some real clues as to how to do this thing for yourself. You're getting to discover your purpose, or you will for some, if you just keep doing what you do. And it's funny that card soul tree, like each and every one of you resonating with me, is because somehow you have like a part of, I don't know what it is, but that I have within you. The thing that you like about me is in you too, people. And I hope that you have heard me. This here is that idea of being one with the universe, people. I encourage you to think like that, to be on the path of like least resistance, to expand your mind, enough to be like, I'm a believer, so I'm going to let the Lord Almighty does what it does just for me. It's what you're advised to do. And I hope that you have heard me. And on the way, don't forget to let your light shine so the Lord Almighty can see you down here. Like, yeah, that's my girl or my guy. Let me go on for the feminine. Surrender is what Spirit is saying to me. How do you align? Please, somebody remind me when I'm done with this reading. I'll do a little chat about that. Oh, this man is coming, people. And I can feel him. It's really funny. Some of you, this guy is single, ready for you. The message is clear. Oh, ready for you in order to marry you is what's going to happen. For some of you listening to me, you're going to get married here, believe me. To a guy that's coming for you, for your love, quite frankly. The energy. Ooh, this here is that soon now. What's going on? What's going on, my lord? That's exactly what it is, but actually the other way around. This here is super fast energy. So I wonder. Coming to you so fast. You see this couple here? For some of you, my lord, this guy that is like coming to give you love, ready for love and to give you some more, is coming super fast your way, people, is all I'll say. And I hope that you have heard me. I got one here. Some of you, he's leaving a relationship behind, or it was like somebody that you have already broken up with, is what's going on. Or like as to right now, you're in separation. He's coming back, and that be your victory. He's coming back, and you need to believe in that, people. This I can't call her a client. I believe she's becoming my friend because her soul is like really pure like that. She said to me like you speak with conviction, like you're sure of that. If I was not, you couldn't hear that in my voice. way know how spirit is my first language. English is not even my first language, so how do I sound even more, I'm not saying convincible, but you know what I mean. It's because I believe in the stuff that I'm saying to you, and it's time for you to believe in something and like stick to it, into the Seven of Wands. Like, yeah, I'm going to have my victory. This guy is going to come back into my life. And I hope you heard me and know it is all. Into this Queen of Wands, like the one who believes, as I'm trying to explain this thing to you. But I figured out like believing is not it, is actually knowing. You're convinced, like, there's only one way because God said so himself. I can feel that divine order. It will be done. The will be done, is all I know. And you ought to know that too. And I hope that you have heard me. Some of you learn to walk away. And if you have not, is where you're going to have to find yourself. For me, it's become easy because people who don't like me, their energy is now repulsive to me. As to in the past, I used to love it. Dysfunction, being toxic with myself. I used to love people who rejected me. If you followed me, I wouldn't like you. I changed. It's very doable to be like, you don't want me? Well, I don't want you either. Into this Queen of Wands here, like, no F-U-C-K given here. F-U-C-K-S, quite frankly. None. This here is those toxic situations I'll be talking about. You need to learn how to walk away with those. So, what I figured out, some of you guys don't walk away because you're trying to convince yourself that the situation is not toxic at all. You need to amplify this or really see this one so that you would naturally walk away from it, believe me. Then he'll come back around. And that idea, that king being bothered here, I can feel that energy. And you can see this union of some kind. I'm saying to you, you're going to have your victory. You just have to believe in that. And if you don't believe me, believe spirit, from the Alpha to the Omega. Somebody's going to get pregnant here. And you've been awaiting that, There's going to be like a breaking point in your life. Like, you get to push it further for you. The stuff that you always wanted. And above all, you get to project yourself onto the future because of this child that I can see here. The only thing that you would feel like for some of you is why didn't I do it earlier? Why didn't I have this child earlier? Is the only thing that's going to happen to you. The path is clear, and this here is actually in reverse, believe me. Don't even be anxious. Don't stress out, especially if you're in the making, like really trying to get pregnant. You don't even have to worry about that, For some of you, you've been awaiting this thing for a long time. You're going to feel like my Lord is so sweet, So why did I wait so long, before I had this child, is what I'm seeing, and no reason to stress out. Alicia, love, hopefully you're not the one who's pregnant, my dear, because I know it's not me. I just know it's not me, my people, but I can literally feel it. If I see an Empress, somebody here is cooking something. And Alicia, you don't even have to answer, girl. for somebody. Believe me, and don't be afraid to share your twin flame stories. I promise you, though I'm very private, about my life. I will tell you when I enter something that's close to union, but I'm saying to you, this thing here is going to happen so quickly for some of you, believe me. It's the truth into this union here. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? I can see it just because of the pairs underneath, because your girl has got a memory like that. This union's coming, people, for you. Divinely aligned is saying gotta have the masculine part to get pregnant. Exactly. So I know it's not me for the moment because your girl is dormant for the moment, but I need to come out of that sometime really soon. Claim it, love soft, If you want kids, you're around me, you shall be blessed one day too. And it's right here as you're saying that to me. Some of you are going to talk is how this union is going to happen between you guys, and it's coming sometimes very soon. Yeah. It starts with the conversation, literally the one that never ends. And it's coming soon for some of you. I can see it here again. Into that idea of like rebuilding yourself. This here is not like this here, you got some that you're saving for yourself. You don't have to change the whole program. You actually get to build on top of the thing that you already have. It's exactly what's going to happen to you. You get to push where you've always known you could be, quite frankly, with that Seven of Pentacles. Is going to happen. Into this Ace of Cups here, believe me. That idea, somebody loving you and true love, is so true. I can see it here. It is worth it, even that sun energy. I love you, did not tell you. One is true love. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me as I'm getting tired. It's right here. It's coming. I'll tell you something. If you're a true divine feminine, and that card is right here, people. If you're a true divine feminine, just know that your union to come is not just going to benefit you. Your heart is going to be so filled, people, that you literally get to bless others too. I can't even explain it to you, but to a simple person like myself, this here that I'm doing is everything to me. And if it's not, it will become very easily. This here has no price for me. The fact that I would actually help others. You got the same quality within you. And I hope that you have heard me. Believe me. Which is why you call yourself twin flame. And as I'm saying that type of thinking, once you can think in these terms, this guy is coming, to stay into this emperor here. I can feel him. It's crazy. Yeah, love, it's a general reading, but I'll do some bonus signs. And Scorpio, I just did one reading for you all, like a bonus for March. Did not tell you this unions, people. As I'm like even conversing with other people doesn't change divine program. You'll pull that card out, believe me. You see it for yourself into this like sun card, the same sun card that I'm seeing here. You're resonating with me. Just keep pushing. You're going to be with your divine match. And I hope that you have heard me. I can see it all over this reading. One last card. The Wheel of Fortune, people, for everybody who's felt like, forsaken or, forgotten. who's felt like, all these things have been denied from you. I can see a change here if you allow it to. And I hope that you have heard me. The only thing you have to do is to find your self-worth, and this thing is going to literally unlock for you. Keep pushing when it comes to like either detaching from your person emotionally, or like, doing the actual work and seeing the results. Don't lie to yourself, people, is all I'll say to you. Even into this sun card here, close to that Queen of Wands, like the divine feminine. I would know, I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but there are many people that I work with daily. And I'm saying to you, denial is the number one problem. Don't look for YouTube to know how far you've gone on your spiritual journey. Look at your circumstance. Yeah. Actually, your individuality, to be able to validate this thing for you, and I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. And then he's going to show up like, hello. you know Obviously, men love those type of energies, where you're just happy by yourself. I don't know why I'm not a man, and I'm not here, masculinity. But the message here in these cards is that the moment you can be like this, to think like this, and spirit validate it, like, yeah, it's true. True love is coming your way. And this is what I'm seeing here. If you right direction is what spirit is saying to me. My lord, this here is spirit talking to me, like, stop lying to these people. You know yourself that you're running away from your magician. Stop lying to these people is what spirit is saying to me, and I'll tell you why. I'm actually a runner at this point here, and it's something that spirit's been telling me to do in a form of a communication. I've become a very stubborn spirit, and I'm like, no, I'm not reaching out to nobody, which is why spirit is calling me out. Stop lying to these people yourself. You're running away from the so-called magician you want. It's saying to me, like, stop BSing you. And I hope you heard me. It's the truth. I gotta make this offer that I've been waiting or sitting on. Didn't I tell you this guy is like spying on you in some form? Believe it. Especially if you're turning your back onto them, believe it into this judgment card. I need to know about these conflicts here. This here is spirit encouraging you to be like, all these obstacles, these conflicts, and whatsoever on the way, they're worth, this victory that you're going to encounter, and that I can see. And I hope that you have heard me. Spirit is on your side, people, into this card of alliance and like divine energy, and you can see it for yourself. 5 + 1 6. Spirit is going to lead you to this victory just as it led you to these obstacles. Don't worry, and I hope that you have heard me. Somebody's going to be blessed, like, somebody coming to give things to you, if not the universe itself, if you're resonating with me. Some of you have cleared your karma in the meantime. And if not, you're going to be freed from the energy of like ever wanting justice. And me, I'm there already, because I'll tell you something, justice can never make up for the initial injustice. Meaning, even if somebody gives you what you want or apologize for hurting you, the initial hurt to me is like, you're only giving me words. What about what I have been going through? So seeking justice is an illusion to me. Unless it's cosmic justice, or justice coming from the creator itself, because I know, that's the best judge, ever. Let it go, love soft, is what Spirit is saying to me in my hand here. Let it go. Free yourself from the concept of justice, and let the Lord Almighty, the Son into judgment, take care of that for you. And I hope that you have heard me. It's the truth into this card here of transformation. Some of you have to change around that concept. In other terms, do not be vindictive. Let the universe solve your problems, people. You're going to be so good. You have no idea. And I hope that you have heard me. I'm definitely the runner. I know it. I don't know how or why, but it is what it is. It's from fear that you become a runner. Like fear, you don't even want to deal with. This here is crazy, people. It's like Spirit saying to me, do not let this night go by before reaching out, is what it's saying to me. Let me get some more cards. I'm so sorry, but I know when the messages are for me. This here is that Emperor energy, people. The same one that wants to, be with you, believe me. Same one, same reason why I'm getting this message here, like reach out tonight. It's because he cannot reach out to me. I'm the only one who knows what's going on. I can see him here and I can see him yet to get here, and in other couples, somebody definitely wants to reunite with you. And I hope that you have heard me. I can even see it here. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? Love begins and heart chakra. I can feel this guy. And he's coming with love and love only. This here is the right type of guy, the one that you really want to mess with. And I don't know where my magician is, but obviously, the Lord took him back because I refused to reach out to him. Do you see that energy is absolutely beautiful? Love begins to the heart chakra. And just to let you know, I'm telling you the truth. There's another card for that just underneath. It's beautiful into this Emperor here. That's what he's coming to bring to you. Believe me. I don't need no more cards. I'm done here with into the Pisces energy or whatsoever it is. It's what it is, people. I don't even try to understand this. Let the energy of love flow through you. And I hope you heard me. It's me, people. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? It's me. I know. It's me. I'm procrastinating about this thing. And if you ever wondered, you see how I'm fighting it stupidly? It's exactly the same way your DMs, fight the feeling. I know, but let me kick it to the side. I know, but let me live my life and kick it to the side. That's exactly how they deal with the thought of you. And I hope you have heard me. Even if this love is right there in front of them, they're like, oh yeah, I'll do it, Spirit, and then find something better to do. Spirit is saying to me he's losing his pride. This Emperor, he has lost it over the way he dealt with his sexuality and how he lived it and the things that he was attracted to. This energy here literally destroyed him to make him. If this guy could literally talk to you, he'd tell you, there was nothing for me in this, free type of life, but freedom is something else. So I even have a problem, saying that the way he lived his sexuality for some of them was just a source of shame, if nothing else. And I hope you have heard me into this card here too. Only secrets. If your life is real, if you're a real person, why are you hiding the stuff that you're doing? Why don't you just this is me, It's because you know it's shameful underneath, you know, it's what's really going on. And I hope you have heard me. This love energy, people, is very real if you're resonating with me. It's all over this reading here into this man that I can see. And it's funny, I know some guys are listening to me, but as to right now, the focus is on the masculine energy, believe me. It's not inner child this time around. And if you ever wondered why this guy here would come back to you or come your way, or if you want to know what you have to tap into this love energy or heart chakra, it's about your inner beauty, people. People, hit them where it hurts, like, you know, be pretty and stuff like that, take care of your outer, and then hit them with, like, you know, inner beauty. See if these guys, you know, don't think about you 20 years after. Believe me. Murder them, people, murder these guys, murder them is all I have to say to you, with inner beauty as well. Is That's how I do it, people. That's what I do. Believe it. You gave them both, you know? But inner beauty is really what's going on. I'm telling you what this indecision here is, people, is that denial a little bit. And I got my two cards for you. It's that idea of denial. You always find yourself at this point here, should I stay or should I go? I'm leaving. Okay, I'm back at square one. Should I be leaving this time around here or should I go? You feel like you have a choice to make when it comes to this twin flame thing is an illusion, people. It's the impossible choice, in case you've ever wondered, you know. Spirit is saying in this reading here, this reading's complete. When I see that, I always say it like, see it like it's complete. Like there's the problem and the solution, or the situation and the guidance. Whatever it is, it's complete, you know. Goddess of the moon. This one here, to me, and I know it, you know, to that darkness or whatsoever that you, the moon energy actually, that you can now carry with you or that you've dealt with, you know, it's exactly what the goddess of the moon does to me. She takes a bad situation, a dark situation, and turns it into something beautiful. It's the only choice that you're given, my people. If you're in a real twin flame relationship, he's not going anywhere. He keeps telling you, or at least telling me, if you're not willing to get this message here, he's not going anywhere. The only choice you have, the only true choice you have, is to turn this negative here into a positive picture. Shout out to Lauren Hill, people, and I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. I'm missing this one deck here. I like it. I need one more card. Awakening. But this here is the divine feminine, people. So you can see the idea, if you allow it to, you're going to awaken that feminine energy within you, which is why the masculine is going to be drawn towards you. And I hope that you have heard me. Yeah. This here is for me, people, even into this procrastination. Didn't I tell you? Am I not saying that to you? Like, go ahead and make the gesture. Now you see how spirit talks to me, people. It's the truth what I'm saying to you. Like, don't be a hypocrite and do something for love too. This here is that heart space for the ones who want to know how you can clear your heart chakra and things like this. Just allow the energy to flow. is what I would do. You see this passion, anything that has to do with passion. Personally, I dance when I feel good, what I do. And even when I feel good, is what I do, is my passion, or I sing, stuff like that. Find what makes you happy, what makes your body or your heart feel light, and just like give into it. But you're advised to go towards something like this, is either to sing or to dance or to jump around or whatever it is that makes your heart, feel better or like relief. Yeah, cooking, Vega, you got me with this one here. Cooking, I like cooking too. Singing, you got it, girls. That's exactly what Spirit is advising you to do. Cooking. Ooh, Vega, when am I invited in your house, girl? Because you know me, I'm like a slim woman, but I love food. That idea of something happening very soon, I keep trying to tell you. And let your friends help you. This here is Spirit talking to me. I'm sorry, people. Don't be mad at me because I get one message out of the many that I give out. It's like, let me help you, allow me to help you. And for anybody, in this chat room or on this channel, this here is friendly energy towards you. Like, it's not just my spirit, I can feel it. But one thing I know about myself is that I have a gentle spirit. There are lots of gentle spirits looking out for you. And I hope that you have heard me. Work on your partnership instead of like lying to yourself into this impossible choice that I saw earlier. There's no escaping this one here if you're a true twin flame. So look for the solution. And I'll take this own like message, for myself. And I hope you have heard me. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And if you have a problem with like chasing, just worry about your own business, enjoy your own life, as this woman is doing. And I'm saying to you, this person is going to come towards you. It's about being lighthearted. You see it, passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy. Be lighthearted, to others in that energy, or like enjoy this moment fully. You see a little bit what Spirit is wanting from you for the moment. And I hope that you have heard me. This is my last card for you. But laugh, be joyful, be happy. I don't know what else to tell you. Summer is coming up soon. If that there doesn't, help you some, I don't know what would. And your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, is what I would say. And it is time for you to clear your energy. There's one message is very particular. Your DM is engaged to another woman. Already what's going to happen very soon. He is going to release her, but this here we're talking of just engagement, and they may even have children together. If they do, this message here is for you. So that's, people, that was my reading, a little bit of guidance, for the feminine energy. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. So